Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a long-awaited smart money concept webinar. I first off have to apologize for my lack of absence in the last week and a bit. I had a small surgery that even went wrong and had an infection on it, so that's why I wasn't able to do these live sessions with you guys. Luckily, Rafa and Dimitro took over for the Thursday webinar, so we didn't have to miss out on that one. But obviously, we're now back with the smart money concept with me and Roman. So, of course, Roman is here with me as well. How you doing, Roman?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
Like I said, recovering. For those who are who can see it, it's still a little bit of a lump here, but it doesn't affect my speech. So all of this is that I look a bit funny, but that's okay. I do that 365 days a year. So, but yeah, no, I'm back to normal, full energy. Infections cleared, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's good to know. So, how do you feel about the market?
Oh, I feel like the market's also infected. No, I was kind of anticipating this this webinar also to see, because we haven't spoken about this well since the last webinar, I think, but the current state of Bitcoin. And I'm doing a small dollar cost averaging session right now. The first
Oh, so you're buying?
Yeah, little bits.
Mm-hmm.
The first few weeks when I started, I already made $400. So in the next run, hopefully, if this one succeeds, I'll make another 400. So yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not the smart money concept style, but this is my my DCA style Bitcoin. Like, hopefully, like at some point the market just goes down and then slightly up, and I can get out.
Yeah.
But
Well,
profits
it's good
need
to have
be
a plan.
small.
So,
Yeah, profits need to be small. You can't expect it to go up very far and hit your targets. But who knows? Maybe smart money concept will tell us something that I need to know.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with the dollar index as usual. So when was the last stream? It was on 5th of November. Yeah, I just want to see that. It was right there when we had this sweep. And we had this prediction that price will go down into these two daily fair value gaps. And it did so far. But it's really hard to predict what's going to happen next. So we have this daily fair value gap, which can act as a resistance. Because I would anticipate a deeper drop from this area. So maybe into this, at least to this target, or this one. And yeah, and as we discussed 2 weeks ago, when dollar is dropping, then everything else has a chance to go up. So that might be in line with your plans on Bitcoin as well.
Yep, that sounds music to my ears.
Yeah, but again, we need to see what happens within this fair value gap, because price can also just shoot through it and go up.
Wow. So to be fair, I'm willing to let it go to 46K. So I'm pretty covered.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I actually haven't traded on Forex this week. I had, I think, only one position on Monday that failed. So yeah, I'm not really familiar with what happens there, because I expected. So this is the Euro chart. I expected. Let me see. Yeah, I had a long position on Monday from this fair value gap. but it didn't happen. And after that happened, I see this price action that is not really clear. It's like too messy, no fair value gaps, like no clear structure.
Mhm.
And I just decided that I'm just skipping this week because there's nothing I can do with this chart. And yeah, I'm better just focus on Altrady and improving the product.
Isn't that your primary job anyway?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying that I didn't even look at this chart after I had this loss because there is just nothing to see, like no fair value gaps on this drop down on 4 hour. But yeah, maybe there will be some reaction after we take out this liquidity. And after that, it may also be in line with that dollar index that we had. So the dollar will drop down while euro and crypto might go up. So yeah, we'll see. Because yeah, this lack of fair value gaps on the way down is the sign of weakness, like the weakness of this trend. It means that it might reverse pretty soon. Well, unless there are some major news that are completely changing the narrative.
News is always an option, I suppose.
Yeah, we also have a lot of news this week. Yeah, we had CPI, that was the British one, CPI. Then we have this FOMC meeting, and then yeah, a lot of news, mostly in Europe as well, so German flash news and Britain. But yeah, I'm just skipping all Forex trading until the end of the week.
Yeah, and also I think, I don't know if it was today or tomorrow, the Nvidia numbers as well.
No, it might be. It's not
Which
here.
you might
It's not
think,
the government.
what does Nvidia have to do with it? But it's one of the biggest assets in the S&P 500. So it'll make, if something happens to that one, it'll make some kind of shift into the S&P as well.
Yeah. Actually, didn't even check the stock prices at all. Never analyzed that. But yeah, so far, it's not looking good. I mean, yeah, it's still pretty bullish.
Yeah. Yeah, and they expect it to be good numbers anyway. But
Yeah, with the way they juggle the money between the companies, numbers should be pretty good.
I think you can actually trade Nvidia on, was it OKX?
Yeah, it might be. I think it is possible on BingX or
BingX.
what's it called?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe BingX. There was
I know
one
we can
of the
trade,
exchanges
like,
that we have has got Tesla and Nvidia.
yeah, but I believe that this is not available through Altrady, so it's only on their own terminal. But I'm not sure.
No, I'm pretty sure there was one, because I know someone asked me about Tesla and we verified that it was possible.
Interesting. Need to check that. But maybe Bybit. But yeah, we need to check that. Yeah, let's look at Bitcoin. So many things happen here. So yeah, you can see that we dropped into this daily gap that we had. And that's not the biggest news, because before that, we also went through this monthly fair value gap that we have here. And it's really interesting to see how the month closes. If we see the candle close below that line, below that fair value gap, then it's really bad news for the bulls.
Yeah.
But if it goes up and closes above this, then we might see another some kind of a recovery before the deeper drop, because I would still expect Bitcoin to drop much deeper.
Yeah, I'm curious about where it can go. Like, my conservative number is like 102 maybe.
Yeah, let me check the CME chart.
There's
There's
a
no
gap
gaps
there.
at all.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. You mean these?
And here.
And that's fair value gap. It's not the...
Oh, you mean the actual gap? Yeah.
Yeah. So we can just go to Altrady and see what we have here. So this is the drawings that we had from the last stream. I expected to have some kind of a reaction from this monthly fair value gap, but it didn't happen yet. But also you can see that we are currently in the weekly fair value gap. And this is another option where we can see the reaction.
So weekly is combined with time frame daily or
4
hours?
hours.
Oh, 4 hours.
Yeah.
So we would
So, yeah.
need to see the shift back at 96.
Yeah, it could be shift here. But yeah, on 4 hours, I prefer to check the RSI for some confirmation. But there is no divergence so far. So I'm not sure. We might see another drop down before the shift and then recovery.
Yeah, that'd be nice. For me, at least. That would be really nice.
Yeah, a lot of traders were very happy yesterday when that little pump happened. They're like, yeah, we are back. We're so back. And then I saw this. I was like, I was pretty much ready to open a long position here because like everyone was screaming like, yeah, we're so back. We're finally bouncing back. And I thought to open like a long position from here, but then I saw this bearish fair value gap. And I was like, yeah, we need to wait until this one is cleared before we can make any decisions.
Yeah. No,
So yeah, I think
I'm
like
okay with a 85 liquidity grab sweep, whatever, and then fully clearing the weekly fair value gap.
and like there is also like this daily fair value gap fulfill that can happen. It's like a lot of potential targets that we can grab before the reversal.
Yeah. Yeah, for my scenario, that would be absolutely perfect.
And what is your bullish targets if you
The
open a
bullish
position
target
now?
is where the red line is right now.
So this one,
Yeah.
116.
Yeah, but I even think the one lower, 16. This is already like, yeah, I'd be fully out if that hits actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you never know which one will like what will happen.
Yeah, but either way,
But yeah.
I would be fine with that. Yeah. I think, yeah, because that's the top. I made some money on this move. I sold at the top here again.
No, that's good.
So I bought some here in this area and then sold there. And then I was buying around this level again. But
Yeah.
it's not the smart money concept strategy. It's just a DCAing strategy that works really well on Bitcoin.
Yeah, and for myself, I had a short position. Like I have one opened around here, 124, something like that. And then the other one I had just here at the very top after sweeping this liquidity. And then I closed this position. So from here, it was a short position. And the stop loss, I think, was somewhere here. And I closed it at 94,000. So yeah, something like that. pretty low risk, but I don't know. I had so much fun with this position. Like, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the smart money concept, but yeah, just a small swing position. Never had these before. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Good. We've learned something.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting better. So yeah, this is the concern that I have. So this swing high didn't reach the middle of the dealing range that we had before,
Yeah.
which make me think that this liquidity is very likely to be taken at some point. And yeah, I'm not sure about 116 because this is very unlikely.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, looking at the historic markets in this time period, I doubt it. I think that's going to be next year or 2 years from now, even.
Yeah, so probably something like that. And yeah, as for the trading plans, so far I'm not looking for any position. I think I only placed one order on Sui or Solana. I'm trying to catch another short position that I missed this morning. But yeah, so far I'm not opening any long positions. And I will just wait for another sweep here. Either a sweep here, and then I'll look for the 4-hour shift. Or if price goes up and we have a shift here, then I will start looking for long position. So yeah, there are two scenarios, either like this or this one.
Yeah. I'm hoping for the lower one first.
Yeah, it would be much better. I mean, it would make sense because I've been testing a lot with this RSI confirmation, and to me, it works pretty well. But when you see no divergence here, it's like it's
So you
something
think
unusual because
so the idea is that if this stays like that, but the price moves down here, then there's a high chance that you get the divergence and
yeah, I mean that's what I usually notice before the reversal. So or we had a clear reversal. What do we know? I mean, like pretty much every time, like here you have it, the sweep, and here you had this divergence.
yeah.
And yeah, like it happens a lot, especially if you check like 4-hour time frame. It's really pretty consistent. I'm not
Yeah, you
saying
have it
that
here
like
as
yeah.
well. This is also like the clear,
Uh,
although this is this
oh,
it's not entirely.
sorry.
Yeah, so here it did almost hit that again. So it's not a super good example, but still.
Yeah, but what also, yeah, I told about this before. So this is what is called SMT divergence. So you can see here we didn't take this liquidity. But if we check Ethereum, then I believe that Ethereum took this liquidity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes you need to look at another market, and it just shows that Ethereum had a little more strength, a little more resistance before going down, and Bitcoin just went completely down right away. So yeah, sometimes it makes sense to look at another market that is highly correlated to the main one that you're trading, and then you can see this.
Mm.
So yeah, so far that's the plan for Bitcoin. I didn't really check other markets, so we can go through them. So that's Ethereum, and we are trading within this monthly and weekly fair value gap, which is again a pretty good point for a reversal. I have another weekly fair value gap here. some resistance on daily, this daily fair value gap. And let's check RSI. Yeah, so here it's not really clear. It's kind of like, you can say that it is some kind of a divergence, but it's not really visible.
It's marginal.
Yeah.
Yeah, very marginal.
So here on daily, there is another small target that can be taken, even this one. Okay. So yeah, like it would be good to take out these targets before the reversal. And if we get the reversal, then let's see where we can get.
So I see that fair value gap, but look, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as on Bitcoin. You can see
Yeah.
it just touched the fair value gap here. And
Probably
the same
also
was on
didn't hit the middle
Bitcoin.
line.
Yeah, so here on Bitcoin, we also had this fair value gap that was just slightly touched and then huge reaction from it. Yeah, if we do the swing, that it didn't happen. So yeah, it makes sense to go there. So it's 3,700.
It's a really good target. Yeah. Might take some time, but
Yeah, I mean, this is the plan for like upcoming couple of weeks, maybe.
Yep.
But you never know. Like with crypto, it's crazy. Like sometimes the plan that you have for a full month, it happens within like a couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, luckily it's never the other way around.
Yeah. So yeah, well, basically my current position is just waiting. That's like one of the quotes that I heard is that being like not having a position is also a position. That's for the people that really want to have a position all the time. They can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. Now this is I like Bitcoin when it is like this, because this is when the old base trading strategy comes into play again. And those things are still true as well, right? So the nice consolidation here got it does work, and here it does work. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really, I haven't had too much luck with trading the base scanner, the base
It requires
strategy.
a lot of patience. A lot of patience.
Yeah, it's not about me.
And also it can require being comfortable with being in the red for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely not about me.
No. That's why I'm comfortable with riding it all the way down to 46K, which is hopefully not going to happen anytime soon. Well, actually, hopefully it will happen very quickly, because the quicker it happens, the more chance we have to make a quick amount of money.
Well, yeah. I mean, taking out this target would be just amazing.
Exactly. That's where I've got my money. I've basically got like martingale all the way down here, because you never know, right? If one of those flash crashes happens again, I don't want to be standing there watching from the sideline. My orders are in the order book now. I'm happy. If it happens again, go for it. As long as I'm not, as long as I'm not using those funds for anything else, might as well do that.
Yeah, that's a good strategy to have.
but only on Bitcoin. I do this only on Bitcoin. I don't do this on altcoins because, my belief is that Bitcoin will always recover, or at least for the next years, Bitcoin will recover. It's just a matter of like how long am I comfortable in standing in the red. If I made a huge mistake, I'll be standing in the red for 3 years. Okay, yeah, problem. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good to have this, like, just being ready for situations like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's
'Cause,
about
yeah,
having those different stacks, right? So the different type of trading stacks, because I'm not using my smart money concept portfolio for this.
yeah.
So the different things for different market situations, being prepared for different scenarios. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, but it's also like about being mentally ready for these drops, because I've seen a lot of influencers being like caught with the drop pretty much on every market. They didn't expect it at all. And yeah, it was like very weird to me
But have
because
they
I
only
can
started trading in the last 2 years then or something?
what did you say?
Did they only start trading in the last 2 years then?
No, they were like 7 years in the market.
Well, how can you be unprepared? How can you be unexpected of those
I
types
don't
of
know.
drops? Like, have you been under a rock? Like,
Yeah, I'm following a trader. Like he's really successful trader. He makes a lot of money with this, and he just posted something yesterday saying, "Yeah, I'm planning to maybe move to like 60% stable coins." I'm like, "Why? Why are you just planning this? If you had to do this like 2 months ago, it's weird. Like it was like to me, it was pretty obvious what will happen."
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm super happy I got out as much as I wanted to get out at the level that I did. I'm super happy about this cycle. Sounds weird. I'm hoping it to go to 46K very quickly. That's a crazy thing to say, right? But it's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, but that's what we've seen on that other chart with the historical cycles. Yeah, so we have the time until the next October.
Yeah.
That's when the new bottom will be.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that I need to manage this year, right? So um my issue for this year is to not be playing the drops and bounces too long, because obviously I want to have my full stack of the long-term position investment available when we do get to the next year, like to that possible lowest point, because then that's when I want to be like fully loading back into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then I would have, then I would like to have as low as uh, um, average entry point as possible, of course. But in the meantime, I can make a few $100s here and there. Why not?
Yeah. I'm also like looking to open even more short position on Bitcoin if we revisit these areas. But yeah, the one that I opened here was very conservative. So my stop loss is way too far. It is like 150. Oh, it's not a stop loss, but liquidation price. Was pretty conservative. But yeah, I'm still happy. Like I just took this trade. It's not about huge amounts of money, but I just had a plan, and so far it's going pretty well.
Yeah. You find the success in the success itself, not in the money that you get it, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's look at other markets. What's going on in Solana? Like I didn't expect it to drop this far, this fast.
It is interesting how Solana looks so much different than the others. Like it looks
Yeah,
nothing like
like
Bitcoin or Ethereum.
I would expect like to reach this area by the end of the bear market, but it is pretty
quicker.
much already there.
Which could mean that it can go lower. But
Oh yeah, I mean there are a lot of targets below. So we have this Hervey gap, the monthly one. Then we have another one.
yeah, but then we're almost back to 20. Jeez, maybe I need to shift into Solana when that happens.
Maybe we can this one also like the inverse Hervey gap.
I mean, can you imagine being able to buy Solana again at $20, knowing that the all-time high was at 300?
Yeah, I just read a story about the guy who bought Solana somewhere here around $20. Then he rode this whole wave up, and he expected to sell at 300, but didn't sell. Then it dropped. He didn't sell here. He didn't buy anything. It went up here, but he had his orders at 300, but it just didn't reach 300, and he still didn't sell.
Oh, yeah. Fool
It's
me
like
once, shame on you.
4 years, like, and he keeps holding it. That's the patience.
That's discipline, though, but also maybe a bit naive. I don't know.
Yeah.
You would think like, okay, if it breaks it now, I'm gonna, I'm gonna be waiting to get out, or at least if I then see a big reversal, I'll get out. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, Solana at 20, yeah, I might buy again.
Well, I'm not sure about the 20, but like somewhere between 50 and 80 is pretty much possible.
Yeah, and
like
still a very good
even
buy.
buying it here at 80 and going up to 300.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good. The 2.5x. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, it would require you to hold a position for another couple of years, probably. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let me see what's there on the short term. Yeah, again, the same reaction from the daily fair value gap, and then just straight down with no tests of the fair value gaps on the way down. This will be the potential reversal here. Pretty important liquidity.
Yeah, I might assume a quick sweep into the rejection block as well.
Maybe, yeah, but it might not happen. Like it's slowing down. It's already taken the liquidity from here. So yeah, just take the liquidity one more time like this, and it might recover. So yeah, something like this maybe. And again, we need to see a shift. It was almost here, but it didn't happen yet. We have the rejection. It's probably was the position. If we would open a short position from here. Missed this one. So yeah, I set the alert here. We have a sweep, and also let's set another alert here. Oh, by the way, I also wanted to check the XRP. Do you trade it or not?
Ripple, I have Ripple a little bit, but I don't actually trade it.
This candle is just crazy.
It's not a candle, it's a scandal.
Yeah, I'm not really the fan of Ripple, but I just believe that it might be a very important coin when the time comes for government to like introduce some blockchain money. So
Yeah,
that's the
but
theory that I
there are
have.
many projects that have the same type of potential. There are multiple of them, so have your fingers in all of them a little bit, I would say. But
Well, yeah, that's true, but it's just they had a lot of problems with the government, and now they seem to settle it. So probably they have something coming.
it is pretty
I don't know.
wild that it was like, I remember vividly that it was at 36 cents and now it's $3.60, or it was at $3.60.
Yeah, it was. And yeah, that's something that I'm going to accumulate during the bear market. I'm not sure how far it can drop. I don't believe that it will drop this far. But yeah, I think it makes sense to just hold some Ripple. Do you want to check any other markets?
Near, how was Near doing?
Yeah, let's check.
I was always with Near, like it was gonna be my my market to trade, but I kind of gave up on it when the crash was so big.
Yeah, like these candles on monthly time frame is just so weird. Like they have so many rejections trading here and there, basically within the range. And like for so much time, it's just trading within this range.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like this drop wasn't that far. Like it didn't drop that far. Could be even lower.
It didn't drop that far. It went
No, but I
from
mean, but
3 to 1.
you remember Atom, or what was that?
Yeah, okay. Atom was like, on spot, it was even worse.
Like, what's that? No, it was not the Atom, it was something else.
Cardano?
Yeah, something that dropped pretty much to zero. It was 67% drop.
But maybe it was on spot. Because
Maybe. Oh yeah.
yeah. Basically went to zero. Yeah.
No, not the zero, I can see.
Yeah. But yeah. It makes sense right now with the cross collateral stuff. If you trade futures on cross collateral, they will liquidate you, but when they liquidate you, they also need to convert your collateral into USDT. So they just dump it on the spot market. And that's when you get this massive trigger.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like an illiquid market, maybe as Atom, where it just cleared the order book by doing that. So even though you might not be trading Atom USDT by using cross collateral on futures in any market, when you get liquidated, they still dump your Atom, and it can happen with any currency.
Yeah. Yeah, something is weird with this year. I didn't check this market for a couple of weeks. But like, what's that? What's that pump? Just came out of nowhere. It pretty much reached the pre-dump price, almost. I don't know how that happened. Need to check the news because there's probably something pretty major. No idea how that could happen. Again, so far, no signs of reversal on RSI.
No, but it's all just sideways movement.
Yeah, but like it's dropping. Probably, yeah. I would probably just take this whole area as a potential reversal area. And then we could look for some 1 hour shift if it happens.
1 hour shift is not there yet.
It was close, but yeah, like another sweep. And then it can be a pretty good position.
Yeah, it's got a nice target there.
No, not sure about these ones at the top, but like this fair value gap
yeah.
is a good target. And like potentially there is like these equal highs or so-called like liquidity compression. And these like nothing has been taken here from these tops.
Yeah, so there's, well, that's a significant amount. It's like 50% in our spot trade.
Yeah, may happen. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe dollar cost average into that one.
Yeah, I need to observe this because recently I just left like 4 markets in my watch list, and I just don't look at anything else.
What would be the
It's
risk
like,
reward ratio if you could get like, if you could get in now, for example, if you just assume you'd get in now?
I mean, like the shift, like here.
So yeah, and the shifts, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could probably,
Yeah, I mean, for
yeah. But even if like if you were getting in now, like using the current price, those are ridiculous numbers.
yeah.
But yeah, we need to see the shift.
Yeah, well, for the next backtest, I really want to prepare the higher time frame positions for you, just
Okay.
to show you how it can work. And it will be like pretty good for long-term spot trading using smart money. So yeah, I think if nothing happens, then yeah, the next Tuesday, we can check that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Otherwise, we just do it on the Wednesday. Also fine. But I don't think I have anything apart from the webinar, of course. Yeah. Anyone in the audience wanting to know something? Also, if you haven't noticed, we have the Black Friday sale going on.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that purple button. Clock's ticking, people. 11 days, 10 hours. After that, it's really over. And then you would have missed out on that 40% discount on the standard pricing. The best deal of the year.
How's your BNB do?
Crashed a lot. I mean, we sold some at I think
120 and
$1,200. Yeah,
What?
yeah, we sold quite a bit there. Yeah, but personally, my personal stack, I didn't sell anything.
It was a pretty big drop from there.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Like that we sold quite a bit there, locked in those profits. I mean, it was an amazing run. But how did they do last time? They went to. They also follow like the 1 year. The 1 year time frame for the lowest point.
Yeah, I think so. Well, on crypto, I believe, like on Bitcoin, it was something like November when FTX. Oh no, it was
October.
It was something in November. Yeah, like here on this drop on BNB. Yeah, it was the FTX. Was that crash, or how do you call that? It was in November. So that's when. Let's check on Bitcoin. I believe it was there. Yeah, here's the bottom in Bitcoin, 9th of November. But on BNB, the bottom happened earlier. Was in June, so it was the Luna crash. But yeah, but then it recovered and we had this crazy run.
Yeah. Very crazy run. It just like for months, it just went up and up and up and up. And then that last month, it just went parabolic and then just poof, gone.
Yeah. I tried something very stupid here. When it reached 1200, I believe, I tried to open a short position like for the reversal. No, right here when it reached like almost 1200, because historically BNB reversed just like close enough to the round numbers, but didn't reach it. So I expected that this would be the reversal. And yeah, I opened a short position and failed miserably. Yeah, like here it was just $6 away from the 800 before the reversal. That's not pretty round number. This one was like $7 away from the 700. So yeah, that was my theory, and it didn't work out.
You thought two is a pattern.
Yeah, smart money analysis.
I mean, this is not a round number. This one was close to the round number, but yeah, apart from that.
But like, it could have worked. Like, who knows?
I still don't understand why it went up so high, but
I guess we'll just never know, except it's just some kind of an internal manipulation. I don't know.
and then they just tanked the price completely. But I think BNB was the only one that actually hit another all-time high after that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, except there are some other what's that? No, that's the new coin. Was something that also was pretty good. Like this hype coin.
Yeah, but it didn't reach the all-time high again. Hyperliquids. That's a good exchange. We have support for Hyperliquid as well. So if you want to trade futures, but you are worried about KYC, use Hyperliquid. Don't have to worry about it.
What else do we have?
Chainlink. That needs to be updated. Well,
that's what I expected like a couple of months before, but I didn't expect this flash crash to happen.
Not that quickly, guys. Not that quickly.
Yeah, so probably this will be the next target.
Hey, you still expect it to go down? Not.
I mean, that's the
It's so
weekly time frame,
difficult
like
with this
in the
candle,
long
isn't
term.
it? Right? It's so difficult with that monster candle. You have no
Yeah,
idea
but
if the market considers it cleared or not.
we can just assume that this is the order block, and we might have some short-term reaction like this.
Yeah.
Into that weekly fair value gap, but might be even too far. Yeah, I mean, it might reach this one. There are some targets on the way to this one.
It has a nice liquidity build there.
Yeah.
Like here. Yeah.
Let's check RSI.
Could see the same thing, really. Another sweep.
Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty similar, but again, if we have some kind of some move down and on RSI we don't see the new lows, then yeah, that it might go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see what will happen. Because usually when I have these expectations when I'm waiting for something, usually something happens without me because I keep waiting while market just shoots straight up.
You get into like a sort of sleeping state and you're like, wait, I need to wake up. I need to do something. And then it's like, oh, the crash has already happened or the move has already happened.
Yeah.
And I even have it because the alerts that you set, I get them on my phone, of course, but then I'm always preoccupied with something else, and then I forget about checking it because it's not in my main account. So on my phone, I have it differently. So I get the notification, but when I open the app, I see my own account. And of course, there the alerts are not set. So yeah, it requires me to wake up a bit, and that's what I love about this DCA strategy that I do. It's just a simple set and forget, and let the take profit orders be set automatically. It's just the easiest strategy that so far has worked for me pretty well. But
yeah,
the smart money concept is just potentially much better if I manage to get the discipline and get into the routine. Just getting into that routine is difficult for me. Don't know why. Probably the lack of a scanner.
And the automated bot that does everything for you.
That as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, yeah, I noticed that for every week now, I'm doing the market analysis for Forex and just laying down my expectation for the market. And it works out pretty well. So that's something that I need to do for crypto as well.
Mm. Yeah. That is what is required to have something that you do at least once a week to prepare yourself for the market for the coming week. Yeah. I'm fully convinced. I just still personally don't have the discipline to do it. I need someone to beat me with a stick if I don't. But you're too far away.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I would be able to do that though.
You need to have it yourself as well, of course. All right. Well, I think we're getting to the end of the hour. And so we've probably done the markets that we wanted to do. So yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, pretty much every market pretty similar. So we wait for some kind of a sweep of liquidity before trying to open any long position.
Sweep of liquidity, nice RSI divergence. Those are the things to be looking at for the next few days, week. Yeah. And I will continue to manage my Bitcoin position for the time being, just so that I can feel participating in the market. That's all it is. It's one thing to close your position at the top, but then it's like, am I really going to sit on my hands for a year? I don't think so.
Yeah. It's really hard to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to hold on to a very long running open position that is doing really, really, really well. But then when you close it, it's like you kind of get like hungry for more and you're like, I need something. All right, everyone. I think we're going to wrap up. With that, I will want to invite you for tomorrow, where we have the quick scan scalping session with me and Rafa, trying to beat the monster profit that we had in the last session. 20%. Still crazy.
Yeah.
20% in an hour. Never in my wildest dream would I have thought to get that. but it was true. You can watch it back if you don't believe me. So yeah, please come and watch that, and we'll try to replicate that, or replicate it in reverse and lose 20%. Also possible. Who knows? It's fun anyway. Nice tunes. Join us for that as well. Yeah. And then if you are only interested in smart money concept, then join us next week for the smart money concept episodes, where we do backtesting session and another market overview on Wednesday. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Roman, for your analysis again. Always great.
Yeah.
And
Thank you too.
Wish you a pleasant rest of your day.
Goodbye.
Bye.